What's up, guys? This is You Want Me to Universe, and this is going to be Steven Universe, episode 17 of season 3. Now, before I get started, Google Drive, go into the link in the description below so you can check out the reaction, and you can stick around to hear my points of the beginning and also hear my end review for the end. But for right now, let me just say, for my MLP fans, I'm going to be doing a short mini comic thing involving the Equestria Girls universe, along with some other OC characters. It's more like Ken's birthday. It's actually coming up in like real life, and I like how to celebrate birthdays of the characters I created. Ken's birthday came before Judo's birthday because even though Judo came first, Ken came in an earlier time period than Judo did. No, later time period than Judo did because of that gap. But yeah, whatever. It's just going to be like a little small thing I'm doing. If you have an OC character that's easy to draw and not overly complicated through a mundane degree and not afraid to see what I would do by changing him into an Equestrian Girl universe character, feel free to tell me and show me, as long as you have a DeviantArt and you have something I can go on good reference on. It's just going to be a minor cameo. It's only going to be like a few pages long unless I'm adventurous and want to really make it something, but it shouldn't be anything too long. So this is going to be Steve Universe. That's pretty much the announcement I want to make there, and I'll see you in the actual reaction. So yeah, head down and check it out. 3, 2, 1, now. So, alright. Now, alright. This episode does nothing more than to provide more emphasis on Connie's development with the story, and looks like we're seeing what Jasper is doing. Now, to go off my comment section that I did during the Lost at Sea episode, many, if not almost all of you, have just been telling me, yes, she's going to be redeemed and or she has the potential of being redeemed. But to tell you the truth, in any medium, in any way, shape, or form, in any sort of anything, no matter what you say or do about it, anyone can be redeemed if given the right people, the right circumstance, the right time, the right amount of time, and the right amount of anything. Even the people who say they do bad things because it's fun to do, and the people who do bad things because they can do it. They can be redeemed if you give them the right person, the right amount of things to do, and stuff like that. So of course Jasper has many aspects and many things to be redeemed, but it also revolves around character and their motivation. Right now, I don't know what the heck Jasper's motivation is. She just turned to Steven, Connie, and Pearl and said, hey, Rose, still addressing Steven as if he, you know, like how the song goes, that Rose is still technically conscious within Steven and is looking at everything through Steven's eyes. And it's like, yeah, you could say she's being facetious at that point and just saying, hey, Rose, check it out. I got these things. You know what these things are? You know what I'm going to do with these? Well, I'm not going to tell you because I'm about to walk into the distance and do whatever the heck she's going to do. And people are still going off with the theory that it's like possible for her to dig underground and pop the bubble than it is for her to do something along the lines of what I think she's actually going to do. She's finding these corrupted gems and stealing their gem parts. And we know how the cluster is basically a whole bunch of gem parts put together. So it's either you guys think that she's collecting all these gems so she can then burrow all the way across the half of the center of the earth. Not half, I said half of the center, not the actual center, because it didn't still only like the crust, or what's the mantle, I forget. But in the end, go over there and add more gems to the already completely huge monster, or create something along the lines of herself, because since she is a homeworld gem, she probably knows how to use certain things to make these gem creatures. So who knows, maybe she's getting all these gems just so she can make her own gem creature without having to resort to popping the bubble, because if she destroys the planet, I don't care if she's a rock, she's probably not going to breathe in space. No, she can breathe in space, my fault. Not what I meant. I meant to say not going to survive somewhere in space, because she can't fly like Lapis. She would kind of just be floating there. Or use the cluster to somehow use the cluster to go back to homeworld if she can somehow control it. But I'm just saying, she'd kind of be like, you know, drifting off in space if she just destroyed the planet. Kind of like those people who say, I want to destroy the Earth, without no means of understanding how to get off the planet when I do so. You know, that sort of thing. But I can see Jasper doing something like that. And yeah, this episode further, it just makes me believe that she's not going to be in the redeemable category. Just because I say that doesn't mean I don't want her to be redeemed. It's just with a belief system. I'm not going to be the neutral party here. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, she can be redeemed and also she can't. I need to pick a side, and my side is the apparently unpopular opinion side. And that is, she's not going to be redeemed. I would like her to be a villain and stay that way, because I like those villains. T-Rex was one of them. And no one really likes T-Rex, I see. So we get that. We get that. So again, I would like to see, because again, I already stated off how great Jasper would come up to the group, but she's already going down the path of, if they just accept her, there's a lot of animosity going between the group, especially what she's gonna pull when we see her next time. Because she's clearly gonna do something that's gonna make me think more of the fact that she's not being a good person. She got Falcon punched by water, and she just got up and like, I have an idea. and can I say, Jasper can take a lot of punishment. Like, being fused for a long time, falling down a crevice, who knows how long she was been in that crevice, got into the ocean, was walking down at the bottom of the ocean, got up, found Lapis. Lapis punched the heck out of her so far she went Team Rocket style all the way across who knows where, hit the ground somewhere. I don't know whether she pooped. You know, she probably didn't, and she just tanked the hit. She can take a lot of punishment. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to poop that girl. I like Jasper. I really do. So, yeah, and I love to see Connie and her development in with the group as well. She did a good job for her first mission, even though it was a failure. Because I'm pretty sure a gem hunt means you find the gems and you retrieve the gems and you bubble the gems and you come back unharmed or whatever, not unharmed. Well, you know, you're gonna have to get some mistakes will happen and such like that. But since you failed to retrieve the gems, and if you want to go on the pure definition of the gem hunt and the fact that you found the gems, then yeah, mission success. But if you talk about full execution of 100%, no, you failed. But failure leads to success somewhere down the line. Ash proves this in Pokemon Thing, which I will be getting to once all the episodes have been subbed. Yeah, along with other things. But yeah, right now Steven Universe is like my bread and butter, along with My Little Pony that comes out every now and then. So, again, if you guys have any suggestions for, like, OC characters that you want to put in, because I can put in, like, it's just going to be one panel. It'll just be something I like to do for DeviantArt. Yes, and I was mainly doing this for Focus Fuse, the wonderful woman who made me the fan art, and that just piqued my interest of wanting to make something My Little Pony related drawing. And since I'm not really good when it comes to the pony drawing thing, at least I can't do many angles that many people think I can do. I'm gonna go Crush Your Girl style and just stick with what I'm good at, and that's making humanoid creatures. So yeah, this is Do You Want to Be a Universe? See you guys next time.